America Election News. Harris's union ties concern right-to-work activists. Vice President Kamala Harris and her running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, are touring northern union states on Labor Day to win over Democratic voters who may be undecided. The pair appeared in Pennsylvania Monday morning with President Joe Biden. It's his first since moving down the ballot and shows Democrats' focus on union support. As she campaigns for 2024, Harris has allied herself with labor unions, a red flag for right-to-work states like North Carolina. Harris, Governor Roy Cooper, and U.S. Labor Secretary Marty Walsh visited Durham Technical Community College last year to promote unionization. "We must develop more good-paying, union jobs to continue our recovery." In her Durham speech, Harris said union workers are constructing the future in big cities and small villages nationwide. Harris has consistently supported pro-union legislation, including workplace union influence expansion, despite criticism for her ambiguous or changing policy positions. Harris chaired the White House Task Force on Worker Organizing and Empowerment and has voiced support for unionization in non-union states in recent interviews. Right-to-work activists say her plans might limit worker freedom and burden small firms. NC is a right-to-work state, so companies cannot impose union membership to hire or retain workers. Workers can join unions but need not. The 1947 law has hampered efforts to incorporate the right in the state constitution. Despite the possibility that a pro-union General Assembly may overturn the right-to-work statute, a constitutional amendment would guarantee workers' rights. Right-to-work legislation are in 27 states, 9 of which have them in their constitutions. States with right-to-work legislation enjoy lower unemployment rates, higher job growth, and higher pay and income growth compared with forced union states, stated Vincent Vernuccio in a 2022 John Locke Foundation research, Carolina Journal's parent organization. Right-to-work legislation favor workers. Harris's push to empower unions might force non-unionized workers to pay dues and follow union dictates, critics say. Right-to-work proponents say Harris's policies favor union bosses over worker rights and company flexibility, which might hurt economic progress. One of the most influential union leaders doesn't like Harris. Over the weekend, Teamsters President Sean O'Brien stated the union has not endorsed Harris. July's Republican National Convention included O'Brien. He told the RNC gathering, "I want to be clear, at the end of the day, the Teamsters are not interested in whether you have a D, R, or I next to your name. What are you doing to support American workers?" O'Brien claimed Sunday on Face the Nation that Harris has not agreed to meet with Teamsters. Union voters traditionally favored Democrats, but that changed in 2016. Union voters favored Bill Clinton over George H.W. Bush by 30% in 1992, according to OnLabor.org. Hillary Clinton led Trump by 8 points among labor union voters in 2016. Unions favored Biden/Harris over Trump by 14% in 2020. Some labor leaders are cautiously optimistic but not swayed by Harris this time. She has numerous supporters, but unions doubt she will follow through. On Labor Day, Harris is targeting union states with digital billboards calling Trump a anti-union scab. Labor Day's advertising blitz signifies 65 days until 2024. Over the weekend, Nate Silver predicted that Trump would win the Electoral College 52.4% to Harris's 47.3%. National surveys indicate Harris with a tiny advantage, but within the range of error. On Friday, North Carolina will mail the first ballots in the nation. Related.